Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're here to do my top 12 mixed reality experiences so far for the year 2023 that has released on the Oculus Quest 3, Meta Quest 3. Really excited to talk about this. Mixed reality has been a lot more fun than I thought it would be, so let's go ahead and get into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a brekkie is the gaming tech, is the gaming tech, gaming techie.
The first one here coming in at number 12 is Cleansheet. Cleansheet is a game for all my soccer fans out there. I love playing goalie in VR, or in goalie in general. I used to play goalie for hockey in college, and then I also played it in soccer as well throughout my years. And being able to play this in VR has always been fun, but now with mixed reality, I can kind of play this and actually have the goal behind me and kind of see my visual environment or my actual environment. So I can go basically into my backyard, mindful of the lenses on the Quest, of course, with the sunlight and everything, but I can essentially take it to my backyard, play on my grass as if I was really on the pitch, and basically dive around without having to worry about hitting anything, because I could actually see my real world and see the actual net behind me. So it adds an element of realism to a game like this, because you would be on a soccer field if you were playing this in real life. So if I could do it in mixed reality on my backyard in the grass, I kind of feel like I'm on the pitch, and it feels awesome, and it's great to be able to move around freely, and the game is super fun to be able to play this in mixed reality. So this one, Cleansheet, comes in at number 12. The next one here coming in at number 11 is Samba de Amigo. So this one is super fun. I love the Samba de Amigo franchise. I have the game on Dreamcast and stuff. I still have the original maracas, and I got to play this in VR, and the game itself is super fun. It has over 40 songs, some of them from Sega properties and stuff like that. It's super cool, but the mixed reality mode in this game is super cool. As you can see me playing it here, basically it turns your room. You can see all the characters from Samba de Amigo in your room. Your wall opens up and you have the notes coming at you, and then throughout the song, your whole entire environment gets taken over with this purple haze and the colors and stuff like that. Everything is kind of going crazy, and you're having a really good time playing the game. And the mixed reality mode is just super cool. You can see here, it adds 3D objects into your room and stuff like that, like the stereos and balloons and the characters. Just makes it for a really fun environment to play it in mixed reality. It's not like you're just looking at your environment and that's it, and you're seeing the notes come out of the screen. There's a lot more involved in this one, and it's super fun to play. Samba de Amigo at number 11. The next one here coming in at number 10 is BAM, the mixed reality game that literally came out as soon as mixed reality and the Quest 3 dropped. Super fun game where you're trying to be the last person standing, and you're playing with your friends and your opponents, and you're trying to hit them off the stage, collecting the crown and stuff like that. They have a good variety of stages. I hope to see that they expand this game with more DLC, with more game modes, but what's here in mixed reality is really fun, and you get to see a gigantic board in front of you while playing and seeing your fellow teammates just fly off the board. Super fun game in mixed reality. BAM coming in at number 10. The next one here coming in at number 9 is Synth Rider. So you can see the wall here again opens up and you're hitting the notes. But what I found really cool about this is that, again, it's not just a simple wall coming out of here through the wall, which is already super cool, but it's using your environment. Sometimes when you hit the notes, it kind of makes everything else in your environment turn that color. When the yellow one comes up and stuff like that, it kind of vibrates your whole room. You have portals behind you and on the side of you. It makes you feel like there's things all happening all around you. You can see when the green hits there, it kind of makes everything pixelated in your room and stuff like that in the beat to the song. So it's a lot more impressive than it kind of first thought when you were just like, oh, it's just going to be a portal that opens up. A lot more involved, a lot of fun, and Synth Riders is obviously a fantastic game, and I love playing it in mixed reality as well, and super fun. Coming in at number 9. The next one here coming in at number 8, continuing with the rhythm games, is Smash Drums. Smash Drums starts off super cool with the way that they do it, where when you start the song in mixed reality, your ceiling and everything looks like it's kind of coming apart, and as you're playing through the songs, some parts of your ceiling will fall apart, parts of the environment will fall apart as you're drumming to it. It's a super cool experience in mixed reality that really takes advantage of what mixed reality can do, instead of just being a portal from your wall. Again, like I've mentioned, which is what I thought a lot of these mixed reality games would be, it takes it to the next level by really incorporating and kind of breaking your environment while you're playing through the song, really making you feel like, hey, this is my environment, but it's also super cool stuff that's happening in my environment while I play this game. And it's actually my preferred way of playing Smash Drums. This is how I play the majority of the time. So Smash Drums coming in at number 8. The next one here coming in at number 7 is 11 Table Tennis, one of my favorite games in VR, if not my favorite game in VR that I've talked about that got me first starting in VR, is obviously table tennis. I'm a huge fan of table tennis, and mixed reality mode, what you would think would be a simple thing, makes the game that much better, because essentially it puts your table as if you had a real life ping pong table in your room. So what makes that great is that while you're playing ping pong, sometimes you get nervous that you're going to hit one of your walls or something like that. At least I do when I play this game. And now in mixed reality, since I can see the table in front of me and I feel like it's in my room, I know exactly where my limitations are on where I can hit the ball. And I don't have to worry because I can see it while I'm playing ping pong. I know if my wall's there. I know if I'm close to it or not. And it just feels like it's part of your environment. And the table tennis is literally just in your room. Doesn't move, doesn't jiggle. It's just there, stationary as it should be, and it makes the game super fun. So I play mixed reality mode on here a lot more than you would think. Sometimes I go back and forth, probably 50% in mixed reality, 50% in full VR, because it is that much fun, and it makes it a lot easier to play because I don't have to worry about hitting anything in my real physical world anymore. So 11, table tennis, coming in at number 7. The next one here coming in at number 6 is Spire II. MR missions. So they actually added a mixed reality update to this game where they actually added missions that you can actually play, as you can see here, in mixed reality, where you literally start off and you open up a door and then boom, you're in your actual environment. This game is really cool because you're actually doing missions in your actual house. You can see here that you can stand up guards, you can shoot them, you're trying to find them in different rooms, put them on the ground, and there's a good variety of MR missions that they put in here that kind of all play out a little bit differently so you can explore them, and it's super cool. Spire II is a fun game on its own, and the fact that they added these MR missions is really, really fun. Like I said, it really feels like somebody else is in your house while you're shooting these guys, and you're like, wait, can I do this? And then you have to, kind of disable them and disarm them and stuff. It's super cool to play in mixed reality, and I would definitely urge you guys to check this out, especially if you have the game already. Spire II, coming in at number 6. The next one here, coming in at number 5, is called Pillow, and this one really caught me by surprise because of how awesome this game actually is, or the experience is, where essentially it's for laying down. You lay down on your bed, and that's why it's called Pillow. And then they have these mixed reality experiences, like, for example, stargazing, where it opens up your ceiling, or the fishing one, where you're actually fishing for different fish, and you actually get questions, and you get to hear people's responses to them, and different questions happen every day. And you get to, fish in a pond that your ceiling is taken apart in, as you can see here. And you get to hear what people say in voice form, and it's a really soothing experience. Really cool. And then the storybook telling, where it reads you a story and stuff, where it really takes you into that 3D environment. Again, this app is doing some super cool stuff in mixed reality. It's really, really good. If you guys have not heard of this and you like experiences like this, I would urge you guys to check it out. It's so much fun to kind of sit there in bed and play these different missions or different experiences that they have built in here. I hope they keep going down this road and expanding it because it's super cool. Pillow, coming in at number 5. The next one here, coming in at number 4, is called Spatial Ops. Now, this one you definitely need a lot of space for, but if you manage to get the space and you manage to get friends in the same environment with you and stuff like that, or online, it is super cool. It's basically laser tag, where you're in a gigantic area and you have all these 3D objects in front of you that are barricades that you're going around, as you can see here, and you have these different weapons, and you're obviously trying to eliminate the other people in your environment, but using your real physical world and running around it. It's super cool. It's from Resolution Games. You guys know them. They do a lot of great games. Check out Spatial Ops, coming in at number 4. The next one here, coming in at number 3, is Deo Battles. So this one, obviously, it's a game that recently just came out, but what better way to play this game than in mixed reality, where it actually puts the board right in your physical environment. And what's really cool is they give you some 3D objects like candles and frames and stuff like that you can physically move around and kind of decorate your home in a sense. To kind of play this game. And this game is obviously super fun to be able to play with your friends, whether locally or online. And obviously, it's a great game that only now takes 10 or 15 minutes, and you still get that Deo experience in PvP. Obviously, the original Deo also has mixed reality if you want to play that one too. That obviously is the full, 2 to 3 hour cooperative experience that we all know and love. So these are obviously interchangeable on this list. But it's awesome to be able to see a board game like this in mixed reality, kind of right in front of you, putting it on a table and stuff like that, and playing like a true D&D type game. Everyone using their cards and stuff. It feels like you're just playing a board game around a table in mixed reality, which obviously, as a huge board game fan, is super cool. So, Deo Battles, coming in at number 3. The next one here, coming in at number 2, is Drop Dead the Cabin. This is the one where you're playing it with zombies, and it's like a Call of Duty zombie mode type of game, but obviously they added a mixed reality mode into this game, and this is the one that I show people, besides my number 1, all the time when I show them mixed reality, because it basically makes your house being taken over by zombies. You're in your room, and you have barricades on your windows, and you have a door in front of you that's all 3D, and the zombies are trying to enter your actual room, which is super crazy and super cool, where, these zombies are coming through, and you're trying to basically stop them from coming into your home. And it's crazy when you see a zombie kind of sitting in your home and you have to shoot them when they're coming through your window and coming through your doors and stuff. I really get a kick out of showing this to people. It's super fun. Drop Dead the Cabin coming in at number 2. And the number 1 game, of course, that we got to talk about is the free demo experience that comes with the Oculus Quest 3, and that is First Encounters. First Encounters is the game that I literally show people as soon as they first want to try mixed reality, because it's a super fun concept, and it really shows them the power of what mixed reality can do. A spaceship comes crashing through the ceiling, and it looks like it really is coming through your ceiling, and this is what kind of showed me what mixed reality can do. And then these creatures are coming in here, you're trying to get a high score, and as you're shooting your environment, it's opening up the portal on the walls to the other virtual side of the world, or where they're coming from, and it really feels like it's breaking your wall apart. It's super awesome how it looks like in mixed reality that, hey, this is really happening in my virtual and real world. So this is my number 1 game that I show people every time when I'm showing off the new mixed reality, and it is my number 1, First Encounters. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my top 12 mixed reality experiences so far in 2023 for the Quest 3. Obviously, this list is going to be ever expanding. I plan to do these on a yearly basis to see where we are with mixed reality as we get more and more of these mixed reality applications and stuff like that in games throughout the next year. This is obviously just a starting point. Quest 3 literally just came out, and this is like a new, game genre on the store, and I'm having so much fun like experiencing all these different games, and I can't wait to see what comes out next from these devs and how creative they get with these games. But yeah, if you guys have any of your favorite experiences that weren't on this list, make sure to mention those down below, and thank you guys for watching. Till next time.